Hello everybody, my name is Tortoise and welcome to Victory and Glory Napoleon. This game was released yesterday on Steam for about $32 Australian. I have been playing it for a few hours and I have to say I'm quite impressed. This is not going to be an extended AAR type of thing. Let's play, this is just going to be gameplay and impressions. So this game is based on a board game by Glenn Drover and pretty much functions exactly the same way as a very beer and pretzels type of war game. It is very light on rules and doesn't feature an extended order of battle or heavy types of modifiers, but there are several rules to make this into quite an interesting war game that can be a very good introduction to players that want to start a new game. Get into wargaming. So I would recommend this for anybody that is sort of interested in wargaming. So a thing to notice is that this game entirely focuses on French campaigns. The main one starts from 1805 and all of these end in 1815. However, all these four campaigns down here essentially just have different starting conditions, but they all have the same end conditions, where you have to defeat all the enemy nations. So we'll do the 1813 one, defending the empire, which begins after the failure of Napoleon to secure Russia. As you can see, the map is really pretty. This is some excellent art and possibly the best art I've ever seen in a war game, barring from Gary Grigsby's War in the East. Or West. Something to note is that, as I said, this is not a very complicated war game. The battle interface and unit selection is very similar to Total War, in that you just have very generalized units and they all have to be moved when a general is in it. So a key element of this game is event cards, and these are actually pretty cool. You have several ones which can influence the amount of movement. You can generally play these at any time. You can recruit new troops in minor nations or tell nations to join you, and you have things which can influence the recruitment phase at the end of a year, or turn, or whatever the hell it is. So let's have a go at it. As we can see down here, we have two enemy units. Since these are parsons, they can join on the main stack of enemy units. So there's a total of 9. You can also move units around enemy units around in a single region. I think this is really impressive because it makes things so much easier to figure out what the hell is going on. So 7 plus 9 means there are 6 units, so we are going to attack this area. Because these are guerrilla units, they are super weak, so I have no reason to fear them at all. So we're going to grab an event card, and we can't really recruit anybody over there. And we're just going to straight up tell them to attack. Oh wait, no, we can't do that, but we will move them over here. They may take some attrition because it's in the winter phase. Yeah, we lost one, but I am not too worried. Okay, we can only put in 20 units, so let's say we want to split. How do I split? I think it's right click. There we go, right click. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Accept. And then merge. And the next turn we'll tell them to engage into this area. So we can also, let's say, recruit minor nation troops in Italy. We'll select them here and we'll do a cavalry and a infantry unit and we'll merge them up. We'll also start sending out units from here, so we'll grab this army. And since these are militia units, we can't move them out. Actually, we can't move them out just yet because of the attrition. So we'll ignore that for now, and just recruit some minor units in Germany. So we'll select them here. There we go, and merge them up. There is a massive Austrian army here, but I don't think they will attack. Alrighty. I am happy with that, so we'll end the turn and just see what the enemy does. Right now they're moving around a whole bunch of warships, which is a little bit nervous. I really can't take the Gulf of Marseille. I only have 2 warships over here, and I think they're quality 3. They're also moving around more warships to this area, so I really can't do shit. Now, they played a card, which means they pretty much increased the amount of combat efficiency of their units. So they're going to do that several times. Russia has also done the same thing, which is military reform. They also implemented a card where they can recruit Cossacks, which is similar to the Minor Nation Recruitment card. Now, Austria has also done the Military Reform Act, which is pretty cool. And, oh wow, I lost 5 units in there because of some sort of attrition thing. What the hell was that? That doesn't matter, but we should still be able to take them out. Now, looks like they also done a card in Sweden. I didn't read that though because I'm a moron. And they have merged into a whole stack. I have a card very similar to that. I think it was Bernadotte's card. No, not Bernadotte. Someone's card. I have something similar to increase the stack of a single army. There we go. Now this is the recruitment thing, so we can select several units. So we'll select what quality 4. Nothing too special. We now have 4 units, and they will recruit in Paris. And you need a general to go over there and grab the units and then shift them back to new places. So you'd probably want to use a strategic type of card for that. They've recruited some units as well. This is going through the recruitment phase. One of the key... This is pretty much a representation of the Peninsula War, which is... Yeah, we pretty much went through that. Which featured a lot of guerrilla activity from the Spanish. Now we are now in the French turn. So let's see what we have over here. We have 15 units, and we lost quite a bit to attrition. So we'll merge them up, and then we'll send them into this battle. What the hell? So that's just saying that the enemy has the ability to call up the partisan units, so they're going to be adding all of them here because they don't have a very strong British main force. One of the very interesting parts of the battle thing is that it mirrors Napoleonic tactics in a very, very similar way. So you have your left, center, and right flanks, and to win a battle, essentially you have to collapse any of these flanks. As we can see, the enemy right and left are the weakest. So we're going to be putting up 1 artillery into each, a cavalry unit into the right and the left, and just some random infantry units everywhere. Since we're attacking, we have to move up into this no man's land here, but since they don't have much artillery, I don't think, no, they don't have any at all. They won't be able to take out most of us. So now that I've set up all my units, so wait, now I'll move that. We can now fight in the next rounds. Oh my god, I keep screwing this up. There we go. So now we are going to bombard the enemy line and try to take out these partisan units since they are very weak. Only artillery has... Yep, we managed to disrupt the enemy units. So now we'll move up our infantry up to the center. This is very similar to a pike and shot in that the enemy does have the ability to shoot at you when you move a unit close to their lines. We'll keep these guys just sitting pretty because I really don't care to move them around that much. And they are now shooting at the quality 2 unit, but we managed to do a little bit of damage to that unit over there. We're going to move up some reinforcements to each flank now, because we moved up all the infantry, but the artillery are staying back. We are now firing at them, I think. We can pass the initiative since I don't really have any... Oh wait, no, we'll send in the cavalry to attack. An important thing of this game, as I said, it mirrors Napoleonic tactics very well. These guys formed a square which is signified by the little box around their unit quality number. What this does is that they're now much more susceptible to infantry fire and artillery, and this was very, very prevalent in the Napoleonic Wars, especially the Battle of Waterloo, where each side would use their cavalry to force the infantry to form into a square to protect themselves, and then march up their infantry to break down lines to cause a lot more casualties. I'm going to pass the initiative and see what they do. Alright, now we can start attacking them. So we'll send out fight the next round. One of my units has recovered, very similar to pike and shots. They have one disrupted and one forming a square, so we'll get the artillery to bombard that one. And it should, yep, they managed to retreat. There are two forms of routing of this. They have an R or an E. R means they've routed and they can be rallied back by their commander. However, if you rally back a unit, they will you will lose the quality of the commander points. I'm not sure what this influence has on the game. And they also have an E, which means they're completely knocked out of the battle. Let's get the cavalry and tell them to attack this unit, make them form a square. That way we can use the artillery and the infantry to cause a lot more damage. Yep, we managed to make them retreat. We shall also attack that unit. They formed up one of their partisans. Yep, they're trying to fill in their lines with their reserves. This is pretty much a one battle. It's very, very easy. What else can I do? I shall move up... No. Move up this one. And move him up. We shall tell the cavalry to attack there, make them form up their square, and attack with the infantry. However, you do also have the risk of having your cavalry be disrupted in the battle. And now they have managed to retreat, which is good. We shall also attack them. And now they've disrupted, and all they have left is pretty much passing units to fill up their lines. So this is a battle of attrition right now. Oh crap, they eliminated one of my units. Now we can fight the next round. After a round you also have the option to retreat sometimes. Not sure how it works, I think it's depending on the unit ratio. And yep, so we shall get the artillery. No, we shall make one of them form a square. So hopefully with this next artillery barrage I can eliminate them from the battle. Yep, there we go. They've formed up one of their other passing units. I want to get rid of this one first. Ah, fuck, they eliminated one of them, that's not good. I have to move up some more reserves now. Okay, that's another enemy unit eliminated. And they are now completely out of reserve. So this is now the weakest flank. So I'm going to get cavalry to make them form a square. And hopefully with an artillery and an infantry attack, I can knock them out. There we go. The enemy is now very, very weakened. They only have 2 passing units left on this flank, but they have shifted one of their units from the center. A relatively high quality unit. This one could possibly eliminate one of my guys. However, since they've weakened their center, we can now push up these guys, and we might be able to push them out. And now they see me, so they're firing on the units that move up. Move up these light infantry ones. Ah crap, they eliminated one. make the enemy form up a square, and then tell the artillery to attack. Very simple tactics. There is not much to these battles, but it makes for a very fun battle, watching the units shifting around and the lines reforming up. So it can be really, really quite interesting to see this happening. There we go, that high power unit is now eliminated, and now these parsons are pretty much at my mercy. What the hell? What formed a square? Oh crap, they're attacking me, shit! Yeah, they are really systematically eliminating my... Okay, it looks like the enemy is now retreating. We have won the battle. We took 4 losses, but they took a hell of a lot more than we did. And now we have the option to pursue them. Oh wait, I guess pursue is... What's this? Join new event card. Napoleon has moved to Paris? Okay, I'm not sure what happened there, but we're gonna fight this battle anyway. That is quite strange. I really have no idea what just happened. So it looks like they're reforming a new battle with their parson units. I don't know why. This is very, very dumb of them, but whatever. You do have the option of moving up your artillery, however, this makes them a bit weaker. Well, not weaker, but it increases their attack strength, but they're a lot more susceptible to cavalry charges. There we go, eliminated parson. And we're just gonna do a stand mass infantry charge because the enemy is so weak they just won't be able to do much against us. Oh, that unit might be eliminated, so... Oh, fuck! Damn it. We're just gonna pass the initiative. Those little shits. Fight the next round. Hopefully, okay, that didn't eliminate him. Screw you too. I totally forgot about my cavalry on this flank. That was silly of me. I think there are action points. They didn't get the ability to form a square since they already used up their attack. So I think that's just what happened there. Move up the infantry over here. And just get them to attack that unit, try to make this enemy right route. There we go, the enemy right has now pretty much completely collapsed. The enemy should be retreating. There we go, we can now prepare a pursuit and tell them to try and attack this enemy unit. We scored 2 hits and they scored nothing. This is very similar to the routing event of a total war battle where you can just use your cavalry and just attack the enemy. Alright, there we go, my nation joins the empire. Alright, we now have Andalusia, and Western Spain is pretty much now mine. They do have a fair bit of units there, but they all retreated from that battle. So, I'm going to end this video here. Alright, final comments. This game is not the most complicated war game that I have ever played. It's very, very simple. There is not a lot of strategic options, which I find to be a little bit... I don't like that, for one. But what this game does make up for is incredibly fun tactical battles. They are so much fun. I absolutely love them. The event cards are a nifty little thing. This game is not that complicated, but what it does offer up, it offers up incredibly well with a smart strategic AI. The tactical AI leaves a little bit to be desired, but it can never be perfect. So, this game I would really easily recommend, and I really would recommend it to people that are starting to get into war games, and this can be an amazing stepping stone for people that would like to get into this very niche genre. So, this has been Hofstad's Tortoise. This game, I would recommend purchasing this game as soon as you can. It's really, really fun. So this has been Hofstad's Tortoise, and I hope you have a good day.